Hi, I'm Kim Cordum. I'm the owner and director of Plumfield Preschool. Plumfield is located in Orange County, California, and we are a preschool for children ages 2 to 6 years old. Plumfield was built in 1972 in a home that was built in the 1920s. So yes, our building is pushing 100 years old. It's only a preschool. Nobody lives in the facility. It's strictly a school. Plumfield has been very close to my heart for as long as I can remember. You see, I started at Plumfield as a preschooler at the age of 2.5 in the late 70s and attended school all the way through kindergarten. My family became very close with the owners. I went back and worked for her in the summer months of high school and college, always saying that someday Plumfield would be mine, but thinking that dream would never come true. Then, one fateful day, as I call it, in 2005, the owner said she was ready to retire and was I interested in buying the school. So, after a little consideration and some thought, I said yes, and I've never looked back. Plumfield has been my family for over 14 years. I've raised my son, my niece through the preschool, and I've been able to be both mom and a preschool director and owner. I've educated hundreds of children through my years, many of which had a parent that attended Plumfield like me. I knew I needed to honor the legacy of the school that had been there for so many years. We were doing great. Things were really looking up. 2020 was going to turn out to be one of our best years. But I'll never forget March 13th, 2020. It feels like the Twilight Zone in some respects. I had 5 staff, 4 full-time and a part-time plus myself. I had a preschool full of children. And yet, I was hearing about this disease that was ravaging our county, ravaging our country. So I cried, I thought a lot, and I said I needed to do our part. I sent out a heartfelt email to my families that night asking for their support and their love, and that we were going to close for a week to try and just get through this and do our part. A week turned into a couple weeks, turned into 2.5 months. My families were amazing. They sent us loving letters. We kept in touch with our preschoolers, but it's not enough. So in June, we reopened our doors to 10 children. 10. But we had to do our part. We had to make sure we were going to be safe. I couldn't have 5 staff with 10 children, so we reduced our staff. August, September, yes, we've picked up new families. We love our children, but the reality is our numbers are not where they need to be to continue to operate, to continue to have this legacy. Almost 50 years of preschoolers moving through our community. Every day, I look at our numbers and I say we have to do more. The state of California has required us to reduce our numbers, to increase our staffing, and I understand it's to keep our children healthy and our staff safe. But we can't operate with 50% capacity, with children not being able to move between groups. We know that's what we have to do, but we cannot continue at this rate. And so we ask for help. It's not easy. Our families adore us. They trust us. They believe in me. They want us to continue to be there for their children. We know that COVID is wreaking havoc in our country. In Orange County, we are currently at over a 17% positivity rate. Every day, we take a breath, we put a mask on, we ask 2-year-olds to wear a mask to preschool in order to keep them safe, so that we can keep being here a safe place for them, so their parents can go to work and they can help stimulate our economy to get us back to where we need to be. It is devastating to see these 2 and 3 and 4-year-olds wearing masks every day and knowing that this is their reality. So we put on a happy face, we read books about how it's okay to wear a mask, and we pick up our pieces and we go on. But we can't keep doing this with the fear that we can't financially keep our doors open. And so I come to you and ask for help. Anything helps. Having our rent covered is huge. Having our payroll covered is even bigger. But anything at this point helps. We know that in time we'll be okay and that we're going to still be here. I vow to my families I will do everything I can to remain open for them, to be here, to be safe, to be comfort to their children, because this is their normal. We are their normal. We are their extended family. and we want to continue to be there. It breaks our heart that our families can't come into our building and see the wonderful things their children are doing and how they're growing. We want to be able to continue to provide for them the way we always have, pre-pandemic, during the pandemic, or otherwise. They're our babies, they're an extension of us, and we need to continue to be there for them. We are one of the longest standing preschools in our county. We are not affiliated with the church or the school districts or the county or the state. We are a private preschool. At the end of the day, these decisions all come to me, and it's a heavy weight to carry. Everything helps. Our families are amazing. They support us in every way they possibly can, but they're hurting too. And the one thing they say to me over and over again is, we love you, Kim. We love your staff. We love having our kids here. They want them to continue. We want to keep our doors open for them. So I ask for help. Everything helps. Anything helps. And I know you have thousands of people that need help. I have thousands of other businesses that I know need help too. So I'm just humbly asking. We have 50 preschool families that need us right now. And we're doing everything we can to help provide for them. So with a humble heart, I ask you for help too. Thank you so much for considering Plumfield.